Yes. Good evening, all.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening, Miss.
Yes. Good evening. Hope all of you are fine and safe at home right now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. Yes. So I guess you all know which chapter we are just going to start, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So myself, Ashwathi. I just forgot to introduce myself. So myself, Ashwathi, and I'm a teacher at St. Mira's Public School, Perampa. Okay. Yes. So let us start, isn't it? So tell me, how many of you having a pet at home? Yes. No one is having pets at home.
No, Miss, we don't have.
No.
Yes, have.
Yes. So is that? Can you please name yourself?
Ashik too.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Are you having a cat or a dog? Something? What are you having?
Cat.
Cat. Okay. So what's its name?
Not a name.
You're not. You're just calling. Come here and it's coming. Okay. Fine. No problem. Yes. Can you just share me some to us just some instances with your pet? Any incident or something like that? Anything?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
In my mother's home, I have a pet dog. Its name is Pummy. When I was child, I was really very scared of dogs.
Hmm.
So when she comes near me, I'll run because I'm so scared of her.
Okay. Fine.
I thought that she's very dangerous, but when I grow up, I understood that it's a pet and kind. Now I am very, very lovable. She's very lovable.
Yes. Yes. And yes, you are mingling with it very nicely right now.
Yes.
Okay, fine, good. Yes, so let me share one of my experience also. I do have a pet and its name is PQ. Maybe it may be awkward to you. PQ is its name, okay? Yes, the same literal word like PQ. I just started to call it as PQ and yes, its name just became as PQ itself. Okay, so what it used to, and I do have a baby and he's of 2 years old. And what happens is that whenever I started to call him, and at that moment, my pet, actually, it's not my pet right now. It's my son's pet. Okay, so it will start to bark as if you are not supposed to scold your baby, and like that. So in the same way, there used to be some instances, isn't it, in your house or maybe in your nearby house, that happens like. Whenever a stranger is coming to your house, it starts to bark if it is a dog. Okay. Yes, it happens. Even if you are going to another house and at that time, if you are a stranger, at that time it happens. It starts to bark, isn't it? So right here, we are just going to discuss a poem. So it's related with some sorts of pets. Okay. Yes. So here there are certain characters are there in your poem. I guess you know what is it. So let's start. So, okay, so the name of the poem is, can anyone please say the name of the poem?
The Tale of Custard, the Dragon.
Yes, The Tale of Custard, the Dragon. So this poem is a beautiful comic poem, a humorous poem. Okay, so yes, you can see on the screen itself, there is a dragon. So a dog is there. I guess that is clear to you. Maybe there is some sort of learners, whatever. So there is a kitten and there's a mouse is there and one. Yes, master. Look at the master. It's very beautiful, isn't it? Very small, little master. Yes. So she is. So her name is what? Belinda. Okay. So here we are just going to start with a poem by Ogden Nash. Okay. So it's the main character is here. Belinda itself, we are just going to start. Okay, so Belinda and her pets. Okay, yes, coming to the point, you can see here it is Ogden Nash, Frederick Ogden Nash. So he is an American poet. Okay, so he is an American poet and he is well known for his light verse. Light verse in the sense humorous one. Okay, light verse means humorous poems. So light verse. So by his mainly due to his unconventional rhyme scheme system, so he is known as the producer of humorous poetry. By actually, this name is coined by one of the famous the New York Times. I guess you had heard about that, the New York Times. So they coined the name as producer of humorous poetry. So it's basically because of his unconventional rhyming schemes. Yes. So and you can see here our poem is The Tale of Custard, the Dragon. So you can see it's a children's poem. It's a childish poem actually, a comical poem plus a humorous also. It's very easy to understand. There is no such difficult words. Still, there are some sort of confusing words also. So here on the screen, you can see Puff, the Magic Dragon. So this is actually a poem and also song also written by Leonard Lipton in the year 1959. Okay, so this is basically a poem itself, but this is inspired from our this little poem, The Tale of Custard, the Dragon. So Puff, the Magic Dragon is a song actually. This is also a song, a ballad actually. So ballad, what do you mean by ballad?
Type of
What do you mean by ballad? Yes.
a type of folktale.
Yes, good, very good. So ballad is a kind of poem itself, a song which tells us some sort of stories. It narrates some sort of stories. That type of poem is known as ballads. Okay, so here this is a ballad which narrates the tales of courage and heroism. Okay, so this is just telling us about courage and heroism. So before you read, you can see this. This poem is written in the style of a ballad, a song, a poem that tells a story. So, are you familiar with ballads? Have you ever heard any other ballads? No? Okay, no problem. Yes, so it's okay. I will just give you some of the examples of some ballads. Okay, so the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner is one of the famous ballad. So most probably ballads don't have poets actually. It's just telling the story, isn't it? It narrates the story. It passed on by person to person. So here, since this Ogden Nash had just written some sort of the type of the poem is ballad, but it's not actually a ballad. It's not transferring from one person to another, but it has a definite poem. Okay. Okay. So here you can see the characters of this poem. Belinda is the main prime character, and next comes Ink, Blink, Mustard, Custard, and Pirate. So as you can see, Ink, Blink, Mustard, Custard, it's already having a rhyme scheme, isn't it? They are rhyming words. Yes. So here some of the characters like Belinda is the main character and the rest of the other characters given here like Ink, Blink, Mustard, Custard. These four are the pets of Belinda. So Ink is a kitten. Okay, Ink is a kitten and Blink is a mouse. Okay, a gray mouse. Ink is a black kitten. Blink is a gray mouse. Mustard, as the name itself says, it is yellow in color. Yellow dog actually. Okay, Mustard is a yellow dog. And Custard is our coward. What? Do you know who is Custard?
Yes.
Dragon.
Dragon. Yes, you can see in the picture itself. The dragon is hiding inside the house, isn't it? Yeah, you can see a black kitten is there, a gray mouse is there, Belinda can be seen, yellow dog is there, and also a dragon who is hiding inside the house, right? So by this itself, you can understand the character sketch of all these pets. Okay? Yes. So we can just start. So coming to the major themes of the poem, the main theme here is appearance versus reality. So what you are just seeing, it's not the truth. The reality is not according to the appearance. Okay, appearance versus reality is the major theme of this poem. And the rest of the thing on your screen, you can see hypocrisy, love, courage, jealousy. All these are also some of the other themes regarding this poem. Okay. Yes. The main message you can see. All that glitters is not gold. Don't judge a book by its cover. So I guess you had already heard these quotes, right? These quotes?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
It's very
Yes.
familiar, isn't it? So this can be correctly related with this poem also. Don't judge a book by its cover. So here you can see a picture, isn't it? Here, a nice small kitten, a cute cat is sitting here, but actually it's not a cute cat. Whatever it is going inside his mind, he is trying to understand that yes, I'm a lion. I'm not a small kitten, but I can do much more things. Right? Okay. Yes. So we can just straight go to the poem, I guess. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Okay. So can anyone please recite the poem? Yes. Who's ready to recite the poem for me? Yes.
I'll recite the poem.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. Very good.
Poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon. Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon, and a real true little pet dragon. Now, the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse, she called him Blink, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard, but the dragon was a coward, and she called him Custard.
Okay. Yes. Good. So these are the first two stanzas of our poem. Okay. Yes. So you can see here, Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitchen and a little grey mouse, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon, and a really or truly a little pet dragon. You can also read this very like a song also. Okay. So it's having some sort of rhythm. I'm not good at singing, but you can also sing it. You can give musical elements in this and you can sing this. Okay, like Belinda lived in a little white house, like that you can read. Okay, yes. So Belinda, as it is given in this first stanza, Belinda, our main character. So she lived in a little white house. So what is the color of her house?
White.
What?
White house. Yes. Is that Obama's White House? No. Okay, fine. Yes, Belinda lived in a little white house with a little black kitten and a little grey mouse. So the second line you can see the color of the two pets are given here, kittens and mouse. So it is black colored kitten. Okay, little black kitten. She is having a little black kitten and a little grey mouse. A little grey mouse is also her pet. Okay. So, and a little yellow dog and a little red wagon. So, a little yellow dog. So, the color of the dog is yellow in color. Have you ever seen a yellow dog?
No.
No.
No. Yeah. Actually, we maybe seen like a gray color, maybe the and white, black. Yes, these are some of the common colors we see in dogs, isn't it? So here, Belinda is having a yellow color dog. Okay, yellow color dog she is having. And a little red wagon. What do you mean wagon? Red
A
color.
vehicle, a
Yes,
vehicle used for transporting.
yes, a vehicle used to transport something. Yes, so like goods or something. Okay, that is wagon. Okay. And a really or truly or little pet dragon. So what do you mean by really or truly?
Realio means really, trulio means truly.
Yes. Do you used to use this word commonly? Really or truly? Like that?
No. No.
No. Yes. We don't use that word, isn't it? So here the poet had taken that poetic license actually to use whatever he likes. He had used in this poem, had used some sort of words in order to make what this poem rhythmic, and also in order to make what correct rhyme scheme, okay, rhyming words. So you can just see by towards the next coming stanzas, you can see that. Okay. So, and a really, truly, a little pet dragon, and she is also having one dragon with her as a pet. So that is something quite odd, isn't it? Have you ever heard that when someone is having a dragon as a pet? Not in cartoons, okay, or fantasies. Otherwise, have you ever heard of that? A pet as a dragon?
No.
No.
Yes. Okay. So here, pet dragon. Dragon is not something, not an animal which is commonly used as a pet. But here, pet and dragon are some sort of opposite type of meaning, isn't it? Never, no one used to take pet dragon as a pet. So this is an example of oxymoron. Oxymoron is a literary device where we use two opposite words in common. Okay, that is oxymoron. So here, pet dragon is an example of oxymoron. Okay, yes. So here in this first stanza, here it's told that just what lived a little girl named Belinda, and she was she lived in a little white house, and she is having various types of pets like a little black kitten, little gray mouse, little yellow dog, and a little red wagon. And also, she is also having a pet dragon. So is that clear? First stanza?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Yes, good. So coming to the second stanza, you can see. Now the name of the little black kitten was Ink, and the little grey mouse she called her Blink, and the little yellow dog was Sharp as Mustard. But the dragon was a coward, and she called him Custard. Okay. So in the second stanza, here the poet just describes, describes actually, just gives the name of all those pets. Okay. So in the first stanza, poet just tells us about whatever pets she's having, and in the second stanza, the name of the pet is given. Okay. So the name of the little black kitten is actually Ink. Okay. Ink is the name of the little black kitten. Then Blink is the name of the little grey mouse. And what about the name of yellow dog?
Mustard.
Mustard. Okay, yes. So what is why do you think the poet has given the name Mustard?
Because he is very sharp and yellow.
Yes, yellow color. Mustard. So the mustard is what color of the flower's color is yellow, isn't it? Sharp colored, yellow colored flower is having, mustard is having sharp yellow colored flower. So here, and also he may be used this word in order to rhyme the next word, that is custard. Yes, but the dragon was a coward and she called him Custard. So coward, custard. So the next, as we all know that a dragon never becomes a coward, isn't it? So here it is told that the name of the coward dragon is Custard. Okay? Yes. Coming to the third stanza, you can see. Yes. Can anyone please recite the third stanza? Yes, my boy. Yes, yes, you itself. Yes, please. No one is there to recite?
Yes, miss.
Okay, fine.
Custard, the dragon, had big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath. Mouth like a fireplace, chimney for a nose, and really truly daggers on his toes.
Yes.
Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of beers, and Ink and Blink chased Lion down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard cried for a nice cage.
Okay, fine. Thank you. Yes, so here in this stanza, it's describing how the custard looks like, the dragon looks like. Okay, Custard the dragon had big sharp teeth. Big sharp teeth. Okay, so he is having a big sharp teeth and spikes on top of him and scales underneath. So he's also having spikes on top of him. Okay, on top of him, yes, you can see spikes, chimney, scales, everything is there, isn't it? In that cute little dragon in your just on your screen, you can see spikes on top of him and scales underneath. Underneath there are scales. Mouth like fireplace. What do you mean by fireplace?
Because smokes come from his nose.
Yes, smoke comes from his nose, and it's considered. We just I had heard that it's that the burning fire comes out through dragon's mouth, isn't it? And the what smoke comes through the nose. So as if it is told, as we had already heard and seen, mouth like a fireplace. It's comparison. Mouth is compared to that of a fireplace where we just get warm. Okay. Yes, you can see here. Can you see here? Fireplace. The mouth is like a fireplace, and chimney is like a chimney nose. Chimney nose. It's a metaphor here. Chimney. The nose is compared with the chimney. Okay. Yes. So yes, here also you can see the here full picture of dragon. Okay. Yes. So here and really and truly, your daggers on his toes. Daggers on his toes. What do you mean by daggers?
Knife.
Yes, knife. Here you can see. Yes, and then yes, we had just seen the fearful picture, isn't it? In that you can see the dagger, the sharp nails of toes of the custard. Yes, our dragon. So this is the description given in the stanza. At the third stanza, you can see the description of our dragon. Okay. Yes, coming to the fourth stanza. Belinda was as brave as barrel full of beer, and ink and blink chased lions down the stairs. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in a rage, but Custard cried for a nice nice safe cage. Okay. So here you can see, here in this fourth stanza, we can see about their braveness, all the characters' braveness. Okay. Yes, our Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of beers. Even if one beer is just coming near us, that means it's having that much courage, isn't it? The bears are always fearful. But here it is told that a barrel full of beers. So Belinda is that much as brave as a barrel full of beers. And what about Ink and Blink? So that they chased lions down the stairs. So it's a mouse and a cat like Tom and Jerry, isn't it? So they used to chase lions down the stairs. That is, they are that much courageous, that much brave. Okay, there's Ink and Blink. Coming to our Mustard, our dog was as brave as a tiger in a rage. Even if a tiger is just sitting near us or standing in front of us, we will get feared, isn't it? Very fearful. But if it is in rage, if a tiger is in rage, what happens? It's that much brave, isn't it? It can do whatever he can. So the dog, our dog Mustard, is as brave as a tiger in a rage. But what about Custard?
He was
Covered.
told.
He's covered. In the previous stanza, it was told about the description like spikes, scales, fire from the mouth, smokes from the nose, dagger-like toes, etc. Isn't it? But here it is told that Custard cried for a nice cage. That means he is very covered. Okay. Yes. So is that stanza clear?
Yes.
Fourth one. Okay. Fine. Yes. Coming to our fifth stanza, you can see here, Belinda tickled him. She tickled him unmerciful. Ink, Blink, and Mustard, they rudely called him Percival. They all sat laughing in the little red wagon and, at the Relio Trulio cowardly dragon. Yes. So is there any, difficult words in this?
No.
Nothing.
No,
Who is Percival? Yes.
A hero.
A hero. Okay. So was he really a real hero? Actually, Percival was a knight in Arthur's kingdom. Okay. So Arthur King's he is one of his knight. Okay. And he was supposed to be a hero. Actually, by all his appearance, he is a hero. But what happened is that he just vanished from the war place. Actually, when seeing the army, he just vanished. But we know that yes, Percival is a brave man, but actually he was not brave. As we had already told, don't judge a book by its cover. Percival is seen as a brave person. But what happened is that when just war started, he just vanished. He just laughed from somewhere in the war place. Okay, that was the thing happened. So you can see Belinda tickled him. She tickled him unmerciful. Unmerciful means
Without mercy.
without any mercy, rudely, isn't it? So Belinda tickled him. Just imagine tickling a dragon. So dragon is having a very some sort of hard skin over his body, isn't it? And tickling is some sort of softness. Tickling a baby, isn't it? The smiling face, you can just imagine. So yes, here tickle means smooth finger on the sensible part of the body. So whatever it is, so Belinda is tickling our Custard. So and she tickled him unmerciful. That means it started to laugh and nothing. She didn't stop at all. In Blink and Custard, what they did, they rudely called him Percival. Percival, as I had already told you. So here they are just calling him Percival. Okay. So here it is an example for personification. Do you think that an ink, blink, or a kitten, a mouse, or a dog is calling someone like that, Percival? They don't used to call someone, isn't it? It's just imaginary, like Tom and Jerry. Tom is calling Jerry, and Jerry is calling Tom, like that. So here also they rudely called him Percival. The animals are calling someone. So that is an example of personification. So human attribute is given to these animals. So they all sat laughing in the little red wagon. So they are just making fun of our coward dragon, and what happened, and sitting in the wagon, and they are what happened, they are just laughing. Okay, so she just tickled the dragon unmerciful, and the cat and rat rudely called the dragon as a hero, because just he is mocking at the dragon. So because he is the dragon is calling asking for a nice safe cage. So altogether laughed at dragon, telling it is really a coward. This dragon is really a coward. Okay, teasing him. That's what happening. Yes. So coming to our sixth stanza. Is that clear till fifth stanza?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So coming to our sixth stanza, you can see here, Belinda giggled till she shook the house. And Blink said, with us giggling for a mouse. Ink and Mustard rudely asked his age, when Custard cried for a nice, safe cage. So here also you can see in the stanza, giggling, weak, all these are some sort of sound, isn't it? Sound alert. Usage of sound is used here. Weaking sound and the giggling sound, isn't it?
Yes.
So here also a literary device is used here, onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a literary device where we use the sound is used here. So that is the usage of sounds to the sound words to create an effect, actually dramatic effect. For that it is using here weak, giggling, like that sound is the words are sound words used. So the name of the literary device is onomatopoeia. Okay, you can just scribble it and near your textbook the line. Okay. So Belinda giggled. Okay, Belinda giggled till she shook the house. So after seeing this, the dragon laughing, she also started to giggle. Still, she shook the house. That means she just laughed. And Blink said weak, which is giggled for a Higgling for a mouse. So again, this mouse is laughing, Belinda is laughing, and begging and Mustard rudely asked his age. Asking his age means mocking him, isn't it? Dragon is whatever age it is, you are just showing some sort of cowardness. So you are laughing and you are not able to even to stop your laugh. So here Indian Mustard is asking the age. So again here teasing is happening. So when Custard cried for a nice safe cage, okay, when Custard is asking them for a nice safe cage, they are just asking, what is your age? Tell me what your age is. Okay, like that. Yes. So here comes next stanza, seventh one. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound, and Mustard growled, and they all looked around. Ouch! Cried Ink, and oh, cried Belinda. For there was a pirate climbing in the window. Okay. Yes, growled. What do you mean by growling?
The sound made by dogs.
Yes, the sound made by dogs, isn't it? Barking sound. Yes. So suddenly, what happened? They heard a nasty sound. What do you mean nasty? Good or bad?
Bad.
Bad. Yes, bad or unpleasant sound. That is nasty sound. Okay. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound. An unpleasant sound was heard that time, and Mustard growled. Yes, this is the character of Mustard itself. Dogs used to growl, isn't it? The dogs used to bark when some sort of noise is heard or someone is coming. That time they used to bark. Same thing happened here. Mustard growled, and they looked around. They all looked around at that time. So while Mustard is growling, they all looked. Yes, something is going to happen. What is that sound? So they are just looking all around. Meowch, cried Ink. Meowch, the sound of the kitten, isn't it? Meow sound. Yes, meowch, cried Ink. And ooh, cried Belinda. So at that time, Belinda, all the pets, Belinda just saw what is coming. Okay. So, oh, cried Belinda. So Belinda is crying, not crying actually. Yes, she is afraid. She is just astonished, surprised to see such a scene. So what was the scene? Who is coming?
Thief.
A pirate.
Yes, a pirate. For there was a pirate climbing in the window. What do you say, window?
Window.
Window. So we don't basically use window for window, isn't it? So here also it's the same. Poetic license is here. So he is just using what for making the rhyming words. He just made that window into window. Okay. Yes. So here you can see a pirate is coming. Pirate is someone, a person actually who robs ships. That is pirate, ships in sea. Okay. So here the pirate is coming, and Mustard is just giving him them warning that yes, someone is coming, growling the sound, and all are looking around. So I guess you can visualize all these things, isn't it? Like a story. Can you visualize everything as a scene by scene?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So here you can see, yeah, very good. So next stanza you can see pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right, and he held in his teeth a cut glass right. His beard was black, one leg was wood. It was clear that the pirate meant no good. Okay, so here are the appearance of our pirate is seen. Pistol in his left hand. So there is a pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right. That means both his hands, there are two pistols. Okay, pistol is the guns are there in his both hands, left hand and right hand, two pistols, and he held his in his teeth a cut glass bright. What do you mean cut glass?
Sword.
Sword. Yes, sword, isn't it? Like a dagger. Okay, sword, shining sword. That is cut glass. Okay, cut glass bright, and because both his what hands are busy with two pistols in their hands, so he just put the glass, the cut glass or the sword in his mouth. Like you can just imagine the appearance of the pirate. Okay, two pistols, one cut glass in his mouth. So his beard was black. So appearance again, his beard was black in color. He was having a black beard. And one leg was good. Maybe, probably it may be because he is very brave. So he had just fought many wars or with many peoples, and he just lost his one leg. But still, he is having a wooden leg. Okay, he is walking with that wooden leg. He is very much brave, courageous man. So all these things just gives us the instance that he is very much clever, not clever actually, courageous and brave. So it was clear that the pirate meant no good. Okay, meant no good. Good means
His intention was very bad.
yes, his intention was not good. It was very bad. So he is having some sort of wicked ideas in his mind. Mainly, it may be to rob the house. Okay. So yes, here appearance of the our pirate is just shown clearly in this stanza. Okay, is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, fine, good. So coming to our ninth stanza, you can see Belinda paled and she cried, "Help, help!" But Mustard fled with a terrified yell. It trickled down to the bottom of the household, and Little Mouse blinked strategically, mouse hold. Okay, yes. So in the stanza, it is told that what is the reaction of all the characters. What the poet is just telling us, what is the reaction of Belinda and her pets. Okay, so Belinda paled. Paled means
Turn yellow due to fear.
yes, turning white due to fear, isn't it? Yes, turning like yellow color or white color like that without any blood because she is that much feared of seeing a pirate. A pirate is standing in front of her with cut glass, two pistols, and she is very much feared. So Belinda became pale and she started to cry, "Help, help!" That's the only thing which she can do, isn't it? But what is the condition of Mustard? Our
Yes.
dog.
Ran away.
Yes, it flew away, isn't it? Yes, it fled with a terrified yelp. Yelp is the sound which it made, okay? At this moment, it just fled, ran away. And what about Ink, our kitten?
Trickle down.
It trickled down to the bottom of the household. That means it just went inside the house towards the a small cave like that. It just went inside the household, just trickled down to the bottom of the household, not just inside the house, but inside the bottom of the household. That much fear it is having. In trickled the persons who, the animals which were just chasing the lion and was having the braveness of an angered our tiger, a tiger in a rage. The mustard was having that much braveness, isn't it? Like a raged tiger with a rage. The same way Ink and Blink were just fleeing, just running after chasing the lions. So lion is considered as the bravest animal in the our jungle, isn't it? So here it is told that all these animals are having that much brave and they are courageous. But what is the condition right now? Real situation, what happened? Everyone started to flew away, ran away, isn't it? And little mouse blinked strategically, mouse hold. Actually, mouse hold is not a word at all, which is commonly used. We don't use mouse hold. But here the poet just used it to make a rhyming word, household, mouse hold, like that. Okay. Just little mouse just went inside its small mouse hole itself actually. Don't use that word actually. Okay. So and little mouse blinked strategically, mouse hold. But up jumped who? Who jumped next?
Custard.
Custard, yes. But up jumped Custard, snorting like an engine, clashed his teeth like irons in a dungeon. With a clatter and clang and a jangling spear, he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. Okay, yes, you can see here. But Up jumped Custard. So who was just asking for a nice safe cage? He just jumped, snorting like an engine. So it was very fast. He was just making big sound and just jumped and came. Okay, snorting like an engine. He just started to make sounds also and jumped it. And the real whatever it was the inside our dragon, the real dragon just came out. Okay, so uh, just snorting means something, the sound which comes through the nose actually, with a large sound, that is snorting sound. So snorting like an engine. So here it is told that just to make that the person, the pirate, just make that pirate frightened, he is just making that big noise. Clashed his tails like ions in a dungeon. So what do you mean by dungeon?
Underground prison.
Underground prison. Yes, in that underground prison, they used to have iron bars will be there, isn't it? So if it is, if that sound, if just putting a beat on that ions on the dungeon, you can hear some sort of sound, isn't it? A clanging clash sounds. Yes.
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 Yes. So the here also flashed his tails. So he is making that the tails just made that sound. Ions in a dungeon. Okay. So the sound is told here with a clatter and clang and jangling clang. Okay. So here also the same sound is jangling clang means some sort of sound which is made if on a hard object. If something is beaten on a hard object, at that time some sort of sound will be there, isn't it? So here also that is the jangling square. So it was like when he moved his, when the dragon just moved his tail, the sound was that much like a iron rod beating on another iron rod. Okay, the sound was clatter and clanging sound. Yes. So he went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. He went at the pirate like a robin at a worm. Robin, what do you mean by robin?
A bird which eats worm.
A bird. Yes, a bird. So as if a robin is focusing over a verb just to eat, and in the same way, the Custard, our dragon, is just going to the pirate. Okay, so what happened next? The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. He fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit, and Custard gobbled him every bit. Okay, so this is the thing which happened at last. The pirate gaped at Belinda's dragon. So the pirate is just looking at the Belinda's dragon like this, with a wide open mouth. He is just looking at the pirate and sorry, the dragon. The pirate is looking at the dragon and gulped some grog from his pocket flagon. So pocket flagon, some from it's having. Have you ever seen a grog like flagon? Most pirates used to have that, isn't it? Some sort of liquor itself. So mostly grog is a type of liquor. Okay, like a bottle, and with a click you can just open that. A square shaped actually, square rectangle shaped bottle is a liquor type. Okay, that is flagon. Okay, so here he is just taking it outside his pocket and he is drinking in order to regain the strength. By seeing this huge dragon with fire from the mouth and all those things, he is very feared, but he will not show the fearness, isn't it? He is a pirate, so he never shows he is having pistols, he is having cut glass, so he never shows the fearness. But in order to regain the strength, the courage, so he is just taking the liquor from his pocket and drinking it. Okay, so he fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit actually. So firing a bullet against a dragon is worthless, isn't it? So here he fired 2 bullets, but they didn't hit. What happened? What was this? Happened then next? What happened?
Custard gobble.
Yes, the Custard gobbled him, isn't it? What do you mean gobbling?
Attacking it.
Attacking, actually gobbling means swallowing. Okay, gobbling him. So it ate it. The dragon just ate that pirate. It didn't attack it. It just took it and ate it. That was the thing happened. And Custard gobbled him every bit. There was nothing left behind. There was nothing as a sense that a pirate just came there. Even the cutlass and the pistol were just inside his mouth. Okay, the dragon just gobbled it every bit. That was the thing which happened. Yes? Yes. Is that clear till the?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Yes. So, obviously, what will happen next? What
They
will
all
happen?
happy.
They will be very happy.
Yes, they will be very happy. Belinda will be very happy, isn't it? The dragon just helped to what? Help them from that pirate. Okay. So what happened next is that Belinda embraced him. Embracing means
Said,
hugging. Yes, hugging. So Belinda embraced him. Mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and blank in glee did gyrate round the dragon that ate the pirate. Yes, nice to hear, isn't it? Him, victim, gyrate, pirate. Nice words, rhyming words are there. So Belinda embraced him. So as a pet is saving us from some danger, we used to what hug it. The same way, the Belinda just embraced him. Mustard licked him as if dogs used to show its what courtesy. It's what they used to do. They start to lick it, isn't it? If something we just give a bit of biscuit to our dog, it starts to lick us. Isn't it? In the same way, Mustard licked him. No one mourned for his pirate victim. So, a pirate victim. So, do you think others will, oh my god, pirate is dead. This dragon had ate that pirate. Do you think others will cry, mourn for that our pirate?
no.
No, isn't it? Yes. Mourn for his pirate victim means showing grief. So no one mourned for his pirate victim. Ink and blink in glee did gyrate. Glee means happiness. What do you mean by gyrate?
Dance around.
Yes, dancing around. Okay, gyrate. Yes. So ink and blink did just dance around our dragon in happiness. Around the dragon that ate the pirate. So yes, the word just given for our dragon is who ate the pirate. Okay, so this is the way how Belinda and her pets, except our dragon, just show the courtesy to our dragon. Okay. Yes. Then yes, towards our 13th stanza, right? We are moving on to our 13th stanza. Yes. So there is some speciality in this stanza. That is, it's having 6 lines. All other is having 4 lines. Okay. So our rhyme scheme is A, B, B in all other stanzas. But here you can see it is mustard, flustered, blink, think, agree, me. A, B, B, C, E, C, C. Okay. So there are 6 lines. That's it. That's the speciality of our 13th stanza. But presently up spoke little dog Mustard. I'd have been twice as brave if I hadn't been flustered. And up spoke Ink and up spoke Blink. We'd have been 3 times as brave, we think. And Custard said, I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. Okay, so after the situation is all sorted, everything is all good, no things to worry, everything is well prepared, no problem anyway. So here comes the real thing. Actually, is that real? Whatever they are saying? Do you think so?
No.
No, they are boasting, isn't it? Yes. What they said is that, but presently spoke little dog Mustard, the one who just flew away. Okay. Or yes, our dog, little dog Mustard. He's told that I would have been twice as brave as if I hadn't been flustered. So flustering means I became nervous. By seeing the pirate, I became nervous. That's why. Otherwise, I would be twice brave as you than you. Okay. You are just okay. that level only, but I would be what twice brave because I was just flustered. That I was just became nervous. That's why I didn't attack him. That's the reason. And up spoke ink and up spoke blink. And next comes our ink and blink, our kitten and mouse. Okay. Black kitten and grey mouse came and told that we would have been 3 times as brave with it. Yes, the one who started to who used to chase lions. Obviously, they will be what 3 times brave, isn't it? Then our pirate, our coward dragon, who just used to ask for nice safe keys. So they told that we would have been what 3 times brave as you. And Custard said, I quite agree. He's not having anything to say. Instead, he had acted. He don't have words, but he have action. Isn't it? No words, but actions only. And Custard said, I quite agree. No problem. I quite agree that everybody is braver than me. I just did something which I can, but I know that you are braver than me. Okay. So that's all about that 13th stanza. Even if it is having 6 lines, it's very easy to understand. Okay. Yes, coming to our 14th stanza, you can see Belinda still lives in her little white house with her little black kitchen and her little grey mouse and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her really truly little pet dragon. So can you find anything similar in this stanza?
Same as first stanza.
Yes, not actually same as first stanza, but there is some sort of. Can you find it out?
Dragon, pet dragon,
Yes, sorry.
pet dragon. Because it was said covert.
Okay, fine. Yes, but actually the difference is that Belinda still lives in her little white house, isn't it? What was the first stanza?
Belinda lived in a white house. Little house.
Lived, isn't it? Still lives, lived. It was the past tense. First stanza is given in the past tense, and the second here it is given in the present tense. Still lives in her. So the real condition right now, what is happening? First, it was this. It's a story. Okay, just narrating a tale. So since it is a story, first it was told what was the condition, and right now it is telling that what is the right condition. Right now, what is happening? But still lives in a Belinda still lives in her little white house. Okay, the same repetition with her little black kitten and her little grey mouse and her little yellow dog and her little red wagon and her really truly little pet dragon. Okay. Yes. So again, in our next stanza, you can see our last stanza, that is Belinda is as brave as a barrel full of beers, and ink and blink chase lions down the stairs. Mustard is as brave as tiger in a rage, but Custard keeps crying for a nice safe cage. So here also, can you think pointing out of the same what? Can you just say which was the stanza similar to this?
Custard. Second stanza.
Is that second stanza?
Fourth one.
Yes, it's fourth stanza, right? Yes, fourth one. So here also you can see fourth stanza was Belinda was as brave as. Okay, here right now after the incident something happened, and right now here the present situation is present tense, and next it was past tense in was. Okay, the first fourth stanza it was, that is past tense. Here it is present tense. Belinda is as brave as barrel full of fears, and ink and blink chase lions down the stairs. Busted is as brave as tiger in a race, and even though whatever happened, the Custard had saved our what? Pirate, the Belinda and her pets, other pets from the pirate. Still, Custard is right also. Now also he keeps crying for a nice safe cage. Okay, same thing happened right in here also. Okay, there is no change in her mentality. Okay, he still need what? He still needs a nice safe cage. I want a nice cage, a safe cage. Whatever happens, I am there for you, no problem. But still, I need a nice safe cage. That's the only thing which I am just asking. Okay, so that's told in our last time. Clear?
Yes.
Is that point clear to you all? Any doubts?
No, miss, clear.
Okay, good. So here you can see there are the certain literary devices are shown here. Simile. Can you just point out some of the similes? There are lots of similes actually. Can you point out one or two?
Snorting like an engine.
Yes. Any other? Fourth stanza.
Flashed his tail like ions in a
Okay, good. Yes. So you can see mouth like a fireplace. Belinda was as brave as barrel full of beers. Then snorting like an engine. There are lots of examples, right? So the words just using with as, which is similar. What as and our what like, that is known as simile. Okay, and metaphor. What about metaphor? Can you find out any metaphor in this? Yes, any metaphors? I will give you the stanza. You can see in yes, come on.
Chimney for a nose.
Sorry.
Chimney for a nose.
Yes, chimney for a nose. Yes, that's the metaphor used here. Here, chimney is compared with nose, isn't it? So that is not used with like and as. So it is a metaphor. Okay, good. What about repetition? Can you point out any repetition? Is there any words
Little,
repeated in here?
Little.
In the first stanza?
Little.
Little, yes, it's repeated here, isn't it? Repetition is the little again. In the next stanza also you can see little. Okay, yes. Then what about alliteration?
Call him Custard. See.
Yes. Near the second stanza you can see covered, custard. Quicker sound is there. Okay, yes. So there are various alliteration examples for alliteration is also there in this poem. Then yes, we had already discussed about the rhyme scheme, isn't it? It's A, and only in 13th stanza you can see A, C. Rhyming words. First stanza. Yes, what is the rhyming words in first stanza? Yes, house mouse, vegan, dragon, isn't it? Yes, good. What do you mean by anaphora?
Repetition of words in the beginning.
Yes. So can you find out any here?
And
And is repeated, isn't it? First stanza you can see, second stanza you can see. So there are various repetition of the words. Here it is and is repeated. Okay. And a little yellow dog again in the next fourth line, and a really or truly. Okay. Then yes, what about the refrain? What do you mean refrain?
Repetition at the end.
Yes.
repetition of words at the end of the stanza.
Yes, in the stanza. Okay, can you point out any examples?
Really or truly.
Yes, and a really a truly a little fat dragon, isn't it? Yes, good. That is repeated. You can see first stanza. You can see the same thing, and really or truly again in the third stanza you can see. Then yes, in the towards the 14th stanza also there is 14th is the not only 14th, isn't it? There are various stanzas you can see, and really or truly. Onomatopoeia we had already discussed. The sounds, isn't it? Usage of sound words. So giggling, weak, what else? Help is a sound, just something you say. So weak, giggling, all these are sounds. What about imagery? Visual
Pistol,
images.
yes, pistol in his left hand, pistol in his right hand.
Yes, very good. So throughout the poem, it's completely a visual trait, isn't it? So it's a visual imagery. Throughout the poem, you can see visual imagery. Then audio or imagery is also the, okay. So the sounds like weak, giggling, everything is the help. An example of the images, audio images. And you can see something, I guess it's not for your syllabus, it's not the kinesthetic imagery is also the like climbing actions. Okay, that's the no problem. Yes, poetic license, I had already told you about that. That is the license which the poet has, like the usage of the word vinda, really or truly or like that. That is poetic license. Then next, I think one more thing I just told you, that is oxymoron. Pet dragon, opposite words usage, that is oxymoron. Okay, pet dragon. Yes, is that clear? Okay, fine. So that's all about our poem, The Tale of Custard the Dragon by Ogden Nash. Hope it's clear to you.